He's not sorry. I know he's not. When many years had passed, chroniclers would speak of the attack on Canabras as a turning point that marked the start of the Fifth Crusade. But in those days of fire, most people had no time to think of history. They were concerned with more pressing matters. Where can we find shelter? How do we bandage these wounds? How do we survive one more day? It's like I just pushed him. Oh, get away! Whoop! I was like, why is the camera doing that? My mouse was at the bottom of the screen. Alright. My guy pulled a sword out, but he actually doesn't have a sword. Do I have spells? No. Is this a new guy? This is a DLC.
Godspeed.
Sidian told me I should play this at this point in the game. So, we'll stop the main story, do this DLC real quick.
The deed is done.
You notice stage scenery and props amidst mounds of rubbish. Pieces of the walls of Nerosian here, fragments of an angel helmet there, and a broken stave that very recently played the part of Radiance, the legendary sword. The corpse reeks of carrion and cheap booze. It looks like the cultist tripped and broke his neck. Oh no, the cultist died. This uses my move action. I remember that. Oh, interesting. We're at milestone experience. So you don't have to fight battles. I did not level up.
Let us press on. Defeat is not an option.
What happened? Oh.
What have you done? Why did you kill him? Our poor Leafy, how could you?
Who are you?
Langrat Massini, at your service. Oh? I am the first violin in this very theater. Or at least, that's who I was before disaster struck. Now I'm just like you. Just another victim, hiding from savage monsters among the ruins, hoping to see the sunrise just one more time.
You must be familiar with this place. How do we get out of here?
Out of where? The orchestra pit or the theater? The only way out of the theater is through the seats, and that's where those killers are. And the orchestra pit? There was a door over there, but it was blocked by some rubble. Long ago, way before the attack. Another option is the stage, but we'd be out in the open, and that's just what they want. So, there you have it. No way out. All we can do is pray.
Skinning failed. I didn't even get his dog pelt? Sad. Who's that sneaking around? Ah, our fresh meat is out for a walk, is it? Come over here. I'll get you good in the name of Baphomet. Don't come any closer. Or come any closer, and I'll shove that dagger down your throat. Ooh, scary. I'd love to see you try. Cultist walks towards you, raising her dagger, but then out of nowhere, a silhouette appears behind her. The next moment, she lets out a gurgling wheeze as the man pulls a string around her neck and starts strangling her. Cultist whips around and pushes her attacker away, but he still manages to take her dagger. Don't just stand there, kill her.
We will prevail.
Good work. One less goon for them, one more knife for us. You're not half bad yourself. The name's Rekart. We should stick together, and maybe we'll make it out of this slaughterhouse.
Nice to meet you.
It's a deal then. Alright, that's enough small talk. We better figure out how we're getting out of here. I have to make it to the Defender's heart, no matter what it... Wait!
Wait! Don't! I'm a friend, not a cultist! See? I saw you. Do what you did. It was horrible. So much blood. But I guess you had no other choice, right? Those cultists are animals. How are there so many of them all of a sudden? Where did they come from?
What do you think? They've been living here this whole time, walking the same streets as us, breaking bread with us. Maybe they've even dropped by this theater of yours a time or two, to listen to some music and dream about what they were going to do once they seized power. Anyway, what do you want from us?
You two want to get out of here? I have an idea of how you could pull it off. I've worked in this theater for a long time, so I know every nook and cranny in the place. I could point you toward a way out, but you have to promise me that you'll take me with you. No, you'll have to swear it. I don't want to die in here.
I promise we'll get you out of here.
Then listen. This theater is very old, you know. It was built back in the times of the First Crusade, almost 100 years ago. Its stage has been graced by such legends as...
Get to the point.
Huh? Oh, right. Anyway, it's an old theater, and between you and me, the city doesn't have the coin to maintain it properly. The foundation is sinking deeper and deeper every year. There are caves beneath our feet, you know. This place has cracks running up the walls, and no matter how much we complain, all the city authorities do is, So at any rate, the floor in the basement collapsed recently. We just covered the hole with planks, more or less. But if you were to remove them, you could get into the catacombs. It's scary down there, all right. But not as scary as what's going on up here. There, I've told you. No tricks, you hear? You promised you wouldn't leave without me.
What do you make of this plan?
Well, it's not a plan yet, just a lead that could help us make one. We need to go and take a look at this hole for ourselves. It could work.
Thanks for the help. I hope it. Here's hoping it will help us escape.
Shelyn, preserve us all.
So listen, here's what I wanted to tell you before this fool crept up on us. No matter what it takes, I have to make it to the Defender's Heart. It's a tavern, you know it?
Why do you need to get to this tavern?
It's been made into the headquarters for the remnants of the resistance against the demons. You might not think it to look at me, but I work for the Paladins, from the Order of the Eagle Watch. The resistance was put together by their leaders, Anevia and Irabeth Tirabade. And I have information for them. Something big. Something they need to know right now. I'm serious. The lives of everyone in this city depend on me delivering this report.
There are still some people putting up fight against these demons?
Hard to believe, huh? Well, the city isn't gonna curl up and die just like that. Everyone with the strength to fight is gathering at the Defender's Heart. And everyone without it too, I suppose. Sitting behind Paladin shields is safer, sure enough.
What reports are you supposed to deliver?
The demons are preparing to launch an attack on the tavern. They're hoping to crush what's left of the city's defenders in one fell swoop. I was listening in on their plans when they caught me, tied me up, and threw me in here. I gotta warn the Paladins so that those fiends don't cut them all down. Instead, I'm lounging around at this luxury resort.
What do you want from me?
I hope I make it to the Heart alive. I really hope I make it. But if I do end up kicking the bucket along the way, I want you to deliver my report instead. Find Commander Irabeth Tirabade or her wife Anevia at the tavern. Tell them the demons at the Tower of Estrad are preparing a large-scale assault. They have to know. They have to be ready. You understand?
You're a knight?
No. I am definitely not a knight. More like the opposite. But there are times when knights need the help of folks like me.
He's a day.
You get the picture? I'm just a scout. And well, sometimes I do other things for them. Off the books.
But if knight was spelled Knight, then day would have to have an extra letter. So we could put an O at the end, and he could be a Dale.
No.
I loved that sigh I just got. Ooh. Ooh, it feeds me. Just...
Well, it shouldn't. Stop.
Then let's find a way out of this dump for starters. It might be worth talking to some of the other prisoners. They look like a bunch of half-dead wimps, but who knows? They could be of some use.
All right.
We march ahead. I have managed.
Before the World Wound, there was no theater in Canabras, but it was built during the First Crusade to raise the spirits of fighters going off to fight the demons. Oh.
The deed is done.
Baphomet's unholy sigil has been crudely drawn on the wall in blood, upside down. It seems those cultists aren't very proficient in demonology. And that checks out. Can we make a run for it yet? What can you tell me about the theater? So many things. It's hard to know where to begin. I've already told you about the crack in the floor. So maybe, what are you interested in? Are there any weapons? No, of course not. We're not warriors here. We're actors and musicians. The best you can hope for is props. But there's something about the props. You're not supposed to be able to hurt anyone with them. Although if you're good to that sort of thing, if you put it the right mind to it, I guess you could use them. Is there anything useful I could find backstage? The cultists have already taken everything they could see, but there are things they don't know about. There's a secret door in the prima donna's dressing room. Nobody knows what she hid in there, but I bet it's something good. Knock on the walls in there and have a good look around, and you're sure to find it. Oh, and another thing. They've started renovating one of the rooms, but they just abandoned the whole thing. Typical. It's a real rickety in there. One of the cultists fell in and broke his leg. They haven't been in there since. But maybe the builders left something behind, like a saw or a hammer. Every little bit helps. What else should I look for in the backstage area? The dogs. They've gone feral with hunger. And the rats, I'm terrified of them, you know? I hope no new monsters have made their home in there. Oh, gods, please no. Thanks. Alright, I'm out of here. Just don't leave me, you promised. A burly, ginger-haired fellow is cradling his hand. It's wrapped in a rag that has turned dark from all the dried blood. Who are you? What do you want? What happened to your hand? They bit it off, the brutes. Half the palm gone just like that. How am I supposed to work now? How am I going to feed my family? Can you fight? No! I'm not picking a fight anyway. And now that I've got fingers missing, what am I going to do with those dirtbags? Bite them? Now, if you need something heavy moved or bend something, or break down a door or another, I can do that. Who are you? Vamir is my name. I'm a miller around these parts. I brought my flour to the city, and then I got caught up in all this like a mouse between two millstones. We're escaping. Are you with us? Escaping. There's a thought. You lot got a plan? I can't say I see a way out of this place, but if you find something, I'm with you. We're taking you with us. Glory be. So how do we pull it off?
Our path leads on.
Backstage. Basement. Alright, I guess backstage is where we're going. Oh wait, hold on. We can't use those anyway. Your characters, as your character hides from the superior enemy forces, they will, on numerous occasions, find themselves in darkly or dimly lit places. To illuminate the area, you can use a torch or cast a light spell.
I will guide us. Our time has come. Nice.
I not attack them? Oh, because we don't have real weapons.
Do not hold back. That is quite a discovery.
There's nothing I can do about these guys. Kind of sucks. Wait a second, I think I can hit them with torches. Well, I don't want to do that, though, because it'll make bright light.
I was successful in my search.
It's done.
That is quite a discovery.
Jesus, what the hell are they doing? Open the door.
My mission has ended in failure.
Strike as one.
Nothing? How about you guys?
Godspeed. I will not falter. Do not hold back.
Oh. There we go.
I managed.
That is quite a discovery.
It's done.
Okay.
I managed. Damn it. Something's wrong.
Being so sneaky.
Let us press on.
Better than nothing, I guess.
march ahead. Our path leads on.
Oh. Oh, goodness. Okay.
No time for standing around.
Let us not hesitate.
Please, focus.
Together we stand.
The mission must be carried out.
I stand ready.
You're not half bad.
Our time has come.
I served the Crusades, strange as it sounds.
Okay, now you come back over here. Sorry, you
must
go
act.
there.
Agreed.
Wow. Worth. I did get 100 experience for that, though, so that's something. I
I
guess.
will guide us. Godspeed.
They think us easy prey.
Honestly, I don't think it'll be that hard. They died with 1 hit point last time.
You're not a threat. You're an obstacle.
Escaping from sight. Let us press on.
Nope. Stay away from the swarms. I don't want to deal with this dog.
It's you or me! Using clever tactics now.
I wonder if I should drink a potion here. What is this? Bark skin. I will also have that equipped. Don't come any closer. You've already caused enough trouble with the hanged thrice over. Escort me to safety, and I will be willing to plead extenuating circumstances with the court hands down your inevitable punishment. Wyatt, we're friends. You keep hollering like that, and the cultists will come and bump us all off. Friends? You know, I think not. You sound more like a street ruffian than a decent townsman. Please keep your voice down. We are prisoners here too, and we are working on an escape plan. It's not a trick, is it? Well, very well. I'm going with you. Help me out of this place, and I'll see that you receive a reward for your efforts. We'll take you somewhere less dangerous. That's right, come on, follow me. We'll get those old bones out of this hellhole. Well, I suppose I underestimated you young people. My apologies. I understand that you're planning an escape. Marvelous, I'm coming with you. Fortunately, back when my eyes were still intact, I happened to notice a certain detail that might now prove to be our salvation. This is where the old gal's made of strong stuff. You can barely stand, but you sound like a military commander. Who are you, anyway? Prada Linsdoden, special instructor of the city council. When this whole upheaval began, I was here at the theater conducting an inspection, and I had uncovered a number of egregious cases of misappropriation of funds. It is commendable that you helped me out of the basement, but now your duty as good citizen demands that you help me deliver my report to the town hall. Embezzlement of public funds must not go unpunished. You mentioned notice something that could help us escape? Correct. There is some manner of undocumented well down in the orchestra pit. Abadar knows where it came from, but the theater's solution was quite slipshod. They simply covered it up with a pile of junk. That's an accident waiting to happen if I ever saw one. Some poor musicians could trip and break their neck. Well, right now we can use this travesty to our advantage. Judging by the draft coming in through the cracks in the floor, the well must lead to the caves under the city. The old girl's idea is solid. If we escape through the caves, nobody will ever find us. The question is, how do we open that well without alerting every cultist in the auditorium? Whatever, we'll think of something. The theater was embezzling public funds? In a most outrageous manner. Every year the city would allocate vast sums to the theater's renovations, and yet the cracks all over the building only multiplied. The chandeliers in the auditorium are barely hanging on. They could fall at any moment. The costumes, which are recorded as being made of satin and velvet, were actually, if you can believe it, pieces of colored paper glued together. Shameful. I noticed you mentioned Abadar. Do you serve him? I'm not a cleric, if that's what you're asking. I serve the judge of the gods from my own place in the town hall. What happened to your eyes? I tried appealing to the scoundrel's conscience. Well, to be precise, it is quite obvious that they possess no conscience, but I at the very least tried to awaken the fear of legitimate authority. Don't they realize that the Medevian army is about to enter the city and that every one of them will be hanged? They splashed some caustic filth in my face. I do believe it's the worst thing that's ever happened to me in an inspection visit, but it's nothing an experienced cleric can't fix. Report on embezzlement at a theater? Don't be ridiculous. The city is burning. There may not be a town hall to deliver your report to. Whether the town hall exists or not is beyond my area of responsibility. I've got a report to deliver, and so it must be done. Come rain, come fire, come demon invasion, it matters not. Duty above all. He twirls his finger next to his head. We must go. Alright. So, we got Frada Lindstoden out. There's a well in here that we can use to escape. Then this. Okay, let's go back.
Escaping from sight. I will not falter.
No time for standing around.
Defeat is not an option. Strike as one.
You're going down! Using clever tactics now?
Another door there. We're gonna have to fight this
Our
dog.
path leads on.
Most likely. Hear someone snoring on the other side. Try to pick the lock. Cultists are snoring peacefully, unaware of the danger.
We will prevail.
Well, I meant to sneak, but
Attack!
crap. Let's undo the lock or the trap.
I managed.
Missed. Okay, good.
We shall overcome.
You're not a threat. You're an obstacle. Using clever tactics now.
Stand with me.
Damn.
Do not hold back.
I'll gut you!
Strike as one.
You're going down!
Attack!
Missed.
It's you or me!
Nice. I don't know what the hell that was about, but... Oh, attack of opportunity, both of us. Okay, that's fine.
We shall overcome.
Hey, he had another dagger. I think I'd rather single dagger still, because it's +4. We haven't leveled up yet. Listen to voices from the other side. You can't make out any words, but the cultists are clearly having a good time. You hear crew speech, strange screams, and shrill cackling. Examine the door. But it's not one you could break with your bare hands. Try the door. Boarded up tight. The only way into the auditorium is to break it down. If we had some tools or some extra muscle, maybe I could do it, but it's beyond a whole room of cultists. And armed to the teeth, I say we leave it shut. Yeah.
Using clever tactics now?
Alright, so we did all of this. We gotta come back in through here. Oh, it's this way. We don't have any way to attack them. I wonder if I should use a dagger. +1, 3 to 6 damage. +1, 3 to 6 damage. Or +4, actually. Sorry.
Defeat is not an option.
Crap. Wasn't exactly expecting that.
Oh. I'll gut you!
Do not hold back. Hold on, just a little more. Strike as one.
You're going down!
Attack!
4 damage, Jesus.
It's you or me!
We shall overcome. I shall not falter.
You're not a threat, you're an obstacle.
Do not hold back. Strike as one.
Jesus Christ. Inflict light wounds. Let's put that on me.
I will guide us.
I wonder if I should have brought them out here and then walked over this trap to blow up the fireball. Dang it. Examine the boards. You can rip them off. You can't rip them off with your bare hands. Try to figure out where the hole. We can't open this hole without some tools. There's got to be a lousy crowbar around in the theater somewhere. Maybe one of the No Hope on stages can help us out. Try to figure out where it leads. Try to rip the boards off. So let's load the most recent save. Find a set of tools, enlist a big man to break down the door in the auditorium.
Godspeed. Let us press on.
There's a door behind the scenes that leads to an auditorium. Can you break it down? Sure I can, but why would I? There's a whole pack of the back there. We'll run in and they'll run us through. Let's go. You do that.
We march ahead.
There's the well. Okay. Wait, what's over here? More citizens. Okay. Back to the
Our
basement.
path leads on.
Using clever tactics now?
Stave,
I will
right?
guide us.
Well, over here. Pile of junk. There's a well underneath. Look at the cultists. They pay you no mind, but they still see you clear as day. Any attempt to unblock the trapdoor will be instantly spotted. What's the best way to distract them? Stand on the floor. You never would have spotted it, but you have indeed just made out an outline of a heavy trapdoor under the junk pile.
Godspeed.
Huh.
Let us press on.
There's another way down, a well in the orchestra pit. The catch is we need to distract the cultists somehow while we clear the way. Any ideas? The exit is right underneath their noses. You know, they installed a magical auto-prestidigitator here the other day. Fancy that. They don't have the money to repair the floor, but they did have enough for that thing. How is the anti-prostrator going to help us? Auto-prestidigitator. It's a complex magical device that creates various effects. You know, light of dawn, flashes of lightning, morning mist, dragonfire. I think I can use it to distract them, but you need to work very quickly, or else they'll spot me tinkering with it and I'll be done for. Commence the escape. Let's go. We've decided to escape through the orchestra. Let's hurry. Gather in the orchestra pit. Well, here goes. So what's the plan? The violinist gets his magical doohickey up and running, and distracts the cultists while we clear the way. Then we go down. Good luck finding us. Wait, I'm not ready. I can't do it. I won't have enough time. They'll kill me. They'll kill me. Do you hear? Get a grip, you milksop. You stay with the butchers. You're dead anyway. But if you help us escape, there's a chance you'll make it out. If you don't, we all die here. Hell, I'll wring your neck before the cultists get a chance, you sniveling coward. Don't. All right, I'll do it. I'll do anything. Just don't hurt me. Does anyone have a rope? It's going to be a difficult climb down. Who knows what's on there? Rocks, slime, metal rods from the foundations. Safety precautions must always be observed. Otherwise, we'll get away from the cultists, but we won't get far. Our escape will end at the bottom of the well. The old galaxy makes a point, and we've just got the rope. Commence the escape. Well, here goes. Tie the rope by the trapdoor. You secure the rope. Now the way down will be much safer once you've cleared away through the trapdoor. It's time. Let's do it. Well, I'm glad I got the rope.
Wait!
Loot. A quarterstaff. Is that better for me? +4, 3 to 6. It's +3, 3 to 9. Nope. Just little shit daggers are all we got. That sucks.
Defeat is not an option.
Oh, Jesus. It just saw us immediately.
Using clever tactics now?
Empty bottle for liquid. Where are we going? This passage leads back up to the theater. There's nothing left for us up there, so let's move. So that's probably where the broken boards lead.